What is going on, you guys? It is Justin back here with another video, and of course we are going to be talking about the Wyatt 6. I am so happy they are back. It has been 2 full days since they have debuted, and I honestly cannot stop talking about it. I'm so happy about this. It kind of feels like we're going back to when the Fiend was around. And instead of 1 Fiend, we have 5 Fiends now. And it's honestly really awesome. And I'm bringing up the Fiend because when you think of the Fiend, you think of attacking. And today's video is going to be possible people that may be targets for the Wyatt 6. So without further ado, let's get right into this. First one is the new bloodline. And the reason I'm starting off with this is because they're a family, and I'm sure that the Wyatt 6 is going to find other families as a threat, and they're going to want to take them out. And, you know, Solo, he betrayed his family, and Uncle Howdy, it seems like he doesn't like when people betray their family. So I can see them definitely going after Solo's bloodline as a primary target. Next up, we have the Judgment Day. Now, nobody's turned in the Judgment Day yet, but I can see it happening soon. I bet you any money when Rhea gets back, she's going to have a few things to say to Dominic about Liv Morgan. And yeah, Judgment Day is definitely one of the teams I want to see feud with the Wyatt 6. I think it would be very cool and an entertaining storyline at most. Next up, we have the Final Testament. Now, just like the Judgment Day, the Final Testament would be an awesome group to feud with the Wyatt 6. You got Karrion Kross versus Uncle Howdy. That is a dream WrestleMania match for me. It was Bray versus Karrion, but obviously we can't have that now, sadly. So the next best thing would be Uncle Howdy versus Karrion Kross. And I would just love to see this. It would be very awesome. Now, for obvious reasons, a target that may happen or it may not. Bray never got his revenge on Roman Reigns for Roman taking the title away from Bray. So I can definitely see them going after Roman Reigns, and especially since Bray and Roman have a long history. Another person that Bray has long history with was Randy Orton. And the Fiend never got to exact his revenge on him at WrestleMania. So I can definitely see them going after Randy Orton. It's a no-brainer. And even if they're not assigned to a certain show, which it's rumored they're going to be on SmackDown this Friday, I'm sure they will be. I don't think they're just going to do something on Raw and not have anything happen on SmackDown. But yeah, if something does happen on SmackDown, I'm hoping they go after Randy Orton. Next up, we have Jey Uso for obvious reasons. He was a part of the bloodline. He was one of the reasons Roman got that title away from Bray. Yes, he wasn't there during the match, but still he was a part of Roman's bloodline. And not to mention, he took the Fireflies from the Wyatt family. Obviously, he got permission from Bray's wife about the Fireflies. But, you know, it's just a theory people have had going around that the Wyatt 6 wouldn't like the Fireflies being with Jey. And obviously, Jey gave them back, but who knows? Next up, we have Johnny Gargano. And if you don't know why I put Johnny Gargano on here, then you obviously haven't been watching wrestling. Johnny Gargano was in a tag team with Dexter Lumis. And Dexter Lumis used to have his own family. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a family, but it was a tag team. It was called The Way. It consisted of Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Austin Theory, Johnny Gargano, and Dexter Lumis. And, you know, all those people went their separate ways. And, you know, they're all doing good for themselves except Dexter Lumis. He was left alone, and Johnny Gargano went and teamed with Tommaso Ciampa. Austin Theory's team with Grayson Waller. So yeah, Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory are possible targets for the Wyatt 6 as well. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has had a long history with Bray. And, you know, Seth and Bray, they were part of one of the biggest feuds when I was little. The Wyatt family versus The Shield. Then you have Seth's stuff with The Fiend. And, you know, it just all makes sense. I can definitely see Seth being a target for the Wyatt 6 as well. Next up, I know some people might be shocked by these last two, but if Alexa Bliss is not going to be a part of the Wyatt Six, I can definitely see Nikki Cross going after her, or just the Wyatt Six in general, because of how she turned on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37, I believe. It was WrestleMania 37 or 8. Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I can definitely see her going head-to-head with Nikki Cross. I think that would be an awesome match. And finally, for my last one, Braun Strowman. If Braun Strowman is not a part of the Wyatt Six, I can honestly see them going after him as well, because he was the former member of the Wyatt family, and you know, he had a feud with Bray and The Fiend. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Who do you guys think the Wyatt Six should go after? And yeah, I would love to know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. As always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, and keep your people safe. Remember, God is good all the time. It has been Justin, and I'm out. Peace.